New York Center, good evening. Epic November 11816 on the ground, Teterboro, IFR to Providence.
Epic 11816. New York clear to the Providence Airport, Teterboro to departure. Vectors to breezy, then it's file. Maintain 2000, expect flight level 230, once from after departure, grid walk 7154.
Alright, clear to Providence, Teterboro to departure. Radar vectors breezy, then is filed. We'll maintain 2000, expect 230. We'll stay with you for departure. Squawk 7154, Epic 11816.
Epic 11816, street back to correct. Altimeter's 2967, expect runway 19.
We'll expect runway 19, Epic 816. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. Thanks for your patience, guys. Code coming in here, 7154. And I'm going to go ahead and put that guy on, just so we're showing up. And alright, one last, just make sure we're where we need to be here. We will be getting that vector. Okay. I think we're in good shape. There. Alright, well, hey, 55 minutes in. This is almost like starting the L1011, guys. 55 minutes in, and we're almost ready to taxi. Altimeter set. Flight plans entered, heading, altitude, all are set. We just need to figure out where the heck we are. I think I know where we are. Let's just brief the taxi here real fast. I believe we're at the FBO right here. I'm almost positive. And so if we're going 19er, they're going to send us up probably Quebec and then Lima, and we'll cross runway 24. If we're down here, which I guess we're in the southwest, I'm almost positive that's it. But if we're down here, we'll be just heading up Lima the whole way. So very simple taxi.
11 with you at flight level 198 and descending. Air Canada 11 New York, descend and maintain flight level 190, direct Lindy. Flight level 190, direct Lindy, Air Canada Lindy, Air Canada 11. Southwest 2782, level 350. Southwest 2782, New York, descend and maintain flight level 270. And down to 270 for Southwest 2782. New York Center, just to confirm for Air Canada 11, it's flight level 190? That's correct. Air Canada 11, contact approach.
Rob Valkyrie checking in. Hello.
128.12, Air Canada 11, days for the
How is that Airfoil Labs 172? I just about did the Airfoil Labs King Air tonight, and I switched at the last minute, and kind of came back to haunt me here because I'm in aircraft number 3. But was it good? It looks awesome, Rob. Yeah. You're creating a flight on the 20th, no GPSs allowed. Oh, baby. Yep, that's my type of deal. New York Center, Epic 11816 at the Southwest GA, ready for taxi.
Epic 11816, taxi to runway 19 via Quebec Lima, cross runway 6.
Quebec Lima, cross runway 6, Epic 816. All right, there we go. There we go. Now I just got to figure out, I believe I believe Quebec
York
is off
Center,
our
emergency flight
right-hand side.
192
Yep,
is
there we
with you
go.
at
Okay,
9000
we need
for
some
11,
lights. Let's see.
direct merit.
Taxi lights can come on. What else do we have here?
American
Nav
21,
lights. I don't think I need any landing lights. I don't need any
New York,
de-icing
return 1
today.
navigation, climb maintain 17,000. Maintain 17,000
Hey
for
man,
regular
I won't.
connectivity.
Your secret's safe with me, Rob. I have learned to trust you because you come up with some awesome events, man. So I can't wait.
American 2132, contact
Rob's talking about a Virtual USA Flying Club
134.7
event
for
coming up
American
here later on. So I'll share a link
2132,
with you if you want to join a great GA club.
Southwest 2782,
Prop lever has
contact
to come full
Boston
forward here
134.7.
before taxi. Condition lever is flight idle. That's where we are. Trim is set for takeoff. And we will check beta here real quick before we disengage the brakes. Yep, beta's working. Transponder is, we're just going to go squawking right there. Disengage the brakes, and here we go. Almost exactly 1 hour from starting the stream. We are on the roll here. And something just turned off. What just turned off? Something that was fairly loud just turned off. I wonder what that was. Is that... I don't see any... Well, that's strange. Okay. We're going to roll with it. So this is Quebec. We're going to hang it right on Quebec. It's almost like I tossed my noise canceling headphones on there without realizing it. And down Quebec here, we're looking for Lima. We're going to take a left on Lima. That'll line us up with runway 19, and we'll be out the door. Did I miss one of your videos, Kenny? Sunken runway. You find something below sea level? Is that what you're talking about? Here comes Charlie. We have Hotel next, and then Lima. Oh, I, 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 I must have missed that. I'll have to go check it out. So like just a scenery glitch type of deal, huh? All right, here's Lima. Hang a left here and cross into 4. That way's clear. That way's looking good. Get her down, get her configured. Things happen quickly in this plane, as you might imagine. So we're going to try to be ready to go here. Simp Caesar, how are you, my friend? Welcome aboard. There are a couple of seats still available in the back, so whichever one you'd like, Sim, is fine. I think the snack bar is fully stocked. If you need a, Snickers or something, help yourself. Is this where I turn? I don't want to go too far. I want to go to the end here, Lima. This is Bravo. Nope, I have one more to go here. One more to go. Hate to end up down here at customs. I guess I didn't recognize, Kenny, that it was down in a hole, man. I will go take a closer second look. This week has kind of been a little bit of a blur. All right, there we go. Here's our runway 19er. Okay, let's see. Trim set, beta chow. Oh, do need to do a quick little run up here. Advance the power to 1500 on the NP. Bring the prop lever down to 2/3, and we should stay above 1000 RPM, which, yep, we're well above that. Flaps go to takeoff. Igniter comes on. Can pull the power lever back off. Pitot heat will come on. And I have my external lights, except for landing light, will now come on. And we will get everything lined up here at New York Center. Epic 816 short of 19er ready for departure.
That's 816, winds 1405, runway 19er, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 19er, Epic 816. Okay, let's get out here. Let's get lined up and get everything armed here in our autopilot. Like I said, the things happen quickly here, so I am not ashamed to slap the autopilot on fairly early. It's a little bit, we've been making comparisons to the L1011 here all night long. And this is one of those where the sooner the autopilot comes on, sometimes the better for me. And all right, condition lever full forward. We are going to arm the heading mode. We have to make that turn. Remember, when we get to 900 feet, we will, I think we'll just go ahead right now and we'll just set our vertical speed for about 2,000 feet a minute. And all right, I think we're going to be good to go. I think that's what we need. GPS, yep, that looks good. All right, we're looking for an 80 knot rotation speed. Okay, let's go flying. Airspeed's alive. There's 80. Already. Positive rate. Gear coming up. Gonna look for 900 feet and make the turn here. There's 700, 800, and 900. Okay, we're gonna climb to 2,000. We're making that 280 turn, and we should be, as soon as we get around the corner there, we should be on our track, and we'll engage nav mode. And we have to hold at 2,000. Pull our power back a little bit here. We don't have to be in a huge hurry.
Epic 816, radar contact 2,000. Fly heading 300.
300, Epic 816. All right. He's going to maybe let us cut the corner a little bit here. We do have to get vectored up above to the north of Teterboro, so we can't stay on that vector forever. All right, Kenny, I will check it out here. Let me get kind of clear of the airspace. Man, I love night flying. It's so cool. It's so cool. See you later, Teterboro. See you next time, man. All right. When I read the documentation, I was a little on the fence about buying this plane because I already had the TBM, and but when I read on the documentation, 6,000, right turn 360, Epic 816. 6,000, vertical speed, nose up, and a right turn 360. And I just about got, I was over speeding there too, by the way, guys. That's not good. I'm glad I'm climbing. Anyway, what what caught my eye, among other things, was that you can expect an initial rate of climb of greater than 3,000 feet per minute when you're just climbing straight out. Direct breezy, resume Ohm nav, and over to approach 28125, Epic 816. See it. Let's not get too fast here. All right, so direct breezy. Let's see if I remember how to do this. This is a steam gauge guy attempting to use glass. Could be an adventure. Direct, enter, and oh my gosh, what just happened? What in the world just happened? I want to go direct breezy. Oh, that's where we are. Okay, then nav, engage the nav. We're going to head to it, and we have to go back over to approach. Check back in there. And New York approach. Hello again, Epic 11816, 4,700 climbing 6,000.
Epic 11816, New York approach. Roger, climbing maintain 10,000. That'll be your final today.
All right, up to 10,000. That'll be our final, Epic 816. Darn.
And Epic 816, just confirming direct breezy.
We just turned direct breezy, Epic 816.
Epic 816, Roger. Continue on course.
Just make sure. Yeah, we're just heading direct breezy.
Yeah, Delta 2993, can you go ahead with that readback?
Yep, there we go. Direct breezy. I should have said that when I checked in. But, yeah, forgot about that.
Delta 2993, cleared to the Atlanta Airport 5. The
Alright, so
departure. Radar vector
10,000 is our final. Darn it. Darn it.
5,000. Expect flight level 34.
So why don't...
minutes after departure.
Why do I like... Okay, hold on. Rob, you asked me... okay. I had three different stories going on. So anyway, the reason why I ended up getting the Eclipse was just because of that initial departure number of expecting 3,000 feet or higher rates of climb, and so I'm like, okay, like I just can't have too many of those types of airplanes. So I've got the TBM, which really can scoot, and this plane now that really can scoot. And then I see the Lancer Legacy comes out, which is another plane that can really motor up and down the old Victor Airways. But so I do have the M20 collection. That was what I intended. Well, no, I intended to start with the Airfoil Labs King Air 350, but I've been flying the Mooney kind of all week long, just having a blast with that. So I'm like, this is a perfect flight for a Mooney. Well, the Mooney wouldn't load. I don't know what the heck is going on. But, so we tried to load it, and it was just all kinds of glitchy. First time it's ever happened that I've had the glitches like that. I have no idea what's going on. I should have probably saved the log file just to look later. But so then I thought, well, we'll load the TBM. Well, it didn't want to load.
Cathay 1
We
Heavy
sat and we
after
sat and we sat,
Calverton
and
to
so finally
17
this one
9 or
loaded up
1,000.
for us. And anyway, that's
Calverton 9 or 1,000. Cathay
kind of
1
the
Heavy.
long and short of it. L Train 1972 has pushed that follow button. I appreciate that. Welcome to Prop Culture. Great to have you along. And appreciate the support. General Aviation stream for the most part. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays we go right about this time of night. And yeah, we're going to try to keep this baby under, well, I guess we're at 10,000, so we can go as fast as we want, but there's no reason to go too fast. This is a very short route, and I'll show you guys again for those of you that came in a little bit late.
11 Heavy, reduced
We have a low route here.
Reducing to 220, Canada 11.
You can see the basic plan of attack. We snuck out north of Teterboro. Now we're on this leg. You can see us turning in the background, and we're going to just sort of skirt along the southern coastline here until we get just south of Providence, Theodore Francis Green State, and then we're going to make our approach into Providence. And I actually have loaded up an arrival, and now that I look at it, I don't know how well it's going to work. I'm being totally honest here. Jordan 2.
Near approach, Southwest 120, ready for taxi on 2 runway 13.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
120, runway 13, taxi,
not necessarily
Bravo,
loving that.
Bravo,
Yeah,
cross,
we may or may not.
Air Canada 11 Heavy, turn left heading 340.
Where's Hampton?
340, Air Canada.
Where's Hampton Bay? See, Hampton's clear down here. So actually, we're probably not going to get the Jordan 2 because, yeah, I'm way north of that initial fix. So even though I've filed that, I'm going to have to apologize to ATC because I'm not really set up for that approach.
Cathay 1 Heavy to 7,000. 7,000, Cathay 1 Heavy.
All right. So we're just enjoying the night lighting, and
Air Canada 11 Heavy, turn left heading 310, center maintain 2,000. 310 left, 310 and
I wonder if I can turn the cabin lights off. Surely those guys would like to see outside, wouldn't they? Let's see. Panel G1000, those are mine. Do I have?
Cathay 1 Heavy, plan to depart Rober heading 280 vectors, the final approach course. After Rober, descend and maintain 5,000.
What do I have over here? Anything here? This is just
heading
climate.
in after Rober for Cathay 1 Heavy.
I think it's pretty nice.
Cathay 1 Heavy.
Warming up a little bit here for our passengers.
Depart Rober heading 280, 5,000, Cathay 1 Heavy.
I do not know if there are other, maybe it's just right up here. Anything I could just push up here? Oh yeah, I just kind of spin it down myself here. Do I have to go all the way back there?
And Epic 11816, you can contact Bradley, approach now 123.95, let's see you.
2395, we'll see you. All right, 2395.
Air Canada 11 Heavy, you're 7 from Salvo, turn left heading 250, maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS 2 to left approach.
Keeping us nice and low, so we'll be just talking. We'll go from approach to approach. Bradley approach. Good evening, Epic November 11816 at 10,000.
November 11816, Bradley approach the Bradley altimeter 2972.
7-2. All right. All right, I'm hanging in there with all this glass, you guys. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So my grandfather, who is the stream is named after, he was a carpenter, and so he was always making these things like this. He was obviously a pilot as well, and so he would make these little wooden propeller clocks. I've got one that's about 5 feet long, hanging just right up here. You can't see it; it's off camera, but um, yeah, that's just some aviation related stuff there. I did wrestle when I was in middle school, but that's about it. Yeah, we got some traffic coming our way here. Looks like that's pretty cool. Do I have TCAS turned on anywhere? I wonder. I don't think I do. Let's see. What do I have? Traffic. Oh, that is turned on, but oh, there he is. All right, just a little bit north and well above us, 7,000 feet up. Fuel imbalance. Oh, crud! I forgot to do that. Auto fuel select coming on. And yes, indeed. Okay, so here's the scary part. I have to rotate the scroll wheel here. And if I rotate it the wrong way, it cuts the fuel off and actually kills the engine. And I'm only at 10,000 feet, so that might not be good, but we're gonna give it a try. 50-50. Scroll up, scroll down. We're gonna go scroll down. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Lord. Whew. Now, from here on out, the auto fuel select should take care of it, and I can turn the igniter off, by the way.
Number 756 Romeo, go contact Boston Center 134.7, good night.
Okay, that's always the most nerve-wracking part of this flight.
Have a good night.
So I probably should, if I was smart, do I have that approach? I do. I should take that approach out. I don't want the Jordan 2 approach. Let's take that out. We're gonna go mink, and yeah, we're gonna clear that out of there because that's really gonna screw us up. We'll be vectored in for an approach. The winds favor a landing to the south, and again, the weather was not looking super good. Providence is yeah, overcast at 600. Winds are 200 at 8, so not super windy, which is good, but terrible visibility. You can kind of see the clouds building up a little bit. It does kind of do that. It's a little bit of a strange weather area. I actually can pick up the ATIS right now. Let's see, what do we have? November. Wonder if I can listen to it here. Let's see if we can listen to it in COM 2. 2420. And let's just turn the mic on for COM 2.
120, altimeter 2978, ILS runway 23 in use. Surface radar in use for imponder use required. North is 2 airmen. Tango run-up pad closed. Retwinkle runway assignments. Advise on initial contact. You have information November. Providence Airport native information November. 0151 Zulu. Wind 210 and 8. Visibility 5. Mid. Ceiling 600 over 10. Temperature 21. Dew point 20. Altimeter 2978.
Alright, so we're looking for the ILS runway 23, then everything else pretty well confirms what we saw on active sky. We can go ahead and put in ILS runway 28 as our approach. No, ILS 23, excuse me.
November 11816, contact Providence approach 123.67.
2367, 11816. 2367. Was that our boy, Jet Pilot Cinnamon? Sounded like him.
Heavies, 1100 for 4000, heading 280.
Oh, 67.
Delta 248, Providence departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 1010,000.
1010,000, Delta 248 heavy.
Providence approach, good evening, Epic 11816 at 10,000. We have information November.
November 11816, Providence approach, Providence altimeter 2977, expect ILS 23.
2977, ILS 23, Epic 860. Alright. Let's brief that really
Delta
quickly.
248 heavy, proceed direct Putnam.
Direct Putnam, Delta 248 heavy.
We need 1093. We need a approach course of
Approach
227.
November 416, Papa Tango,
Elevation's
at 4,000 with
54.
November 416,
We'll be
Papa
vectored.
Tango, Providence approach,
It
Providence
looks
altimeter
like, well, we could be
2977,
just
expect
shooting
ILS
right straight over. If they
flight
make us
heading
fly the entire route, we'll just be back
one.
first out here across Providence, do a little procedure turn, and come
Okay,
inbound.
Fed out 23, and say the heading again.
We need to be down to
November 416,
2200
Papa Tango, let's make it fly heading 160.
at our initial.
Heading 160 for 416, Papa Tango.
Above 1900 at Cuska as we come back in. And a missed approach. We're going to climb to 700. We're going to make a right-hand turn to 250. 2500 heading 350. Out to the Frosty intersection. 23.5 DME away and hold. So that's right there. A right-hand turn heading back to the north out here. All right.
Delta 248 heavy,
With any luck, we won't need that, but oh, the other thing we need to check here is decision altitude for us is at 250. So ceilings right now are 600, decision altitude 250. We should be in good shape. I'm going to load up just a couple things just to make sure. It should do this automatically for us when we activate the vectors to final, but I like to have it in just in case. 1093. That'll be ready for us to flip over, and we'll adjust the course here in just a little bit. All right. I think we know what we need to do now. It's just a matter of can we do it.
November 416, Papa Tango, flight heading 180.
Flight heading 180, number 416, Papa Tango.
It's not our friend Mike Sinanti, by the way, on the comms. Sounded like him though, didn't it? Guy's name is Nathan Rankin. We do have, let's see, Providence Tower at 120.7. So let's put that in there. Get ahead of this a little bit. And there's ground also, 121.9er. Put that down here if we wanted to. And where do we want to go when we get on the ground here? That's a great question. Providence, what do we have in the way of FBOs? Looks like everything's up here at maybe the north. GA parking, yep. So we're going to land on runway 23. With any luck, we'll be off here, maybe Charlie. Probably more realistically Tango. And then my guess is they'll probably bring us back here along Mike, Bravo, or maybe all the way Mike Alpha into the GA area there. All right, very good. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Sorry guys, I kind of got sidetracked a little bit here. Kenny had shared a picture. Okay, I had to take a closer look at this. I do remember you seeing that. Oh, it's a little video. All right, I don't know if I can. Let's see if we can play this baby here. I have time to play this baby. If I can pull it up.
Okay,
here.
So hear me out. Imagine you're in a voice.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that later on. I don't want to listen to the 3 commercials that happen ahead of that, but I'll check it out here, Kenny. All I remember is you did one landing where you ended up like 16 inches away from the end. I'm like, oh, you had tons of room to spare there. I don't know if that was that one or not. Oh, the video was below the pic. All right, I'm looking. All I see is the video, Kenny. Weird. It's been one of those nights. Yeah, I see. You mentioned that you had found a couple of private turfs that you hadn't been to yet. And then it looks like you got lost for a little bit in thick fog. And then I see your video, your Happy Father's Day video. You still have if you still have the picture, share it away again. Take a look at it.
Up to 10,000.
All right, first IFR, Providence to Manchester. Very good, very good. All right, we're coming up on it, folks. Not too much longer now.
Direct jumper, let me check.
Well, good fixins. Was the weather any better up there at Manchester?
November 11816, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000. Epic 816. All right, here we go. Nose down. We'll nose her down about 1,500 feet a minute. Pull back on the power just a little bit here. Ah, very good, very good. Yeah, if you can stay low, excellent, excellent. Good to hear. Good fixes. Well, congrats on that, man. That's cool.
November 416, Papa Tango, descend and maintain 2100.
2100, November 416, Papa Tango.
You can get some pretty gnarly
November 416, Papa Tango,
arrivals.
fly heading 200, intercept the localizer.
Heading 200, intercept the localizer, 416, Papa Tango.
Alright, Kenny's sharing. Okay.
Departure Boeing, November 354 Zulu.
Alright, I apologize, Kenny. I did see this.
For 4,000.
I guess it looks to me like it's down. I guess I can see what you're saying, how it's down below in like a little bit of a bowl there. That's pretty cool.
Climb and maintain 10,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Maintain 10,540.
So not a scenery glitch, but just actually an airfield that's sitting down. Was it actually below sea level? Or is it just down below 200 feet below everything else? That's pretty cool. Alright, I need to check some descent checklist things here. Airspeed I need to keep below 270, which we have. Anti-ice not needed approach. We briefed the approach. Barrel is set. We never really came off of that just because we never got above 18,000. External lights have stayed on the entire time. And as we get closer to the field,
November 204 Alpha Kilo,
we just need to stay,
2,000, runway heading off.
since we're below 10,000, we just need to stay well below 250.
November 214 Alpha Kilo, Providence departure.
Very cool, Kenny.
Maintain 4,000.
Well, add it to the list. I do intend to get with you and start chipping away at some of those sceneries out there, man. I'm slowly making my way your direction. I'll be into South Dakota here next with the next edition of Nowhere Fast. So I'm only a state away from you, so I need to start thinking about some Minnesota scenery. Okay, let's set it for about, I don't know, 240-ish. And as you can see, we just have, it looks like about one more. Yep, one more leg will hit Mink. We'll start heading north. I'm actually expecting one of two things. Either number one, we're going to get vectored to maybe a right-hand type of pattern for runway 23, or we'll be just asked to fly the ILS, which takes us directly over Providence and on that back course.
Direct wounds for Alpha Kilo.
November 214 Alpha Kilo, climb and maintain 10,000.
We'll be ready for both.
10,000 for Alpha Kilo.
We'll see if we can pull it off. Oh, so the elevation's up there a little bit, but it's just well below the terrain that's around. Yeah, when you're talking about the trees as well, yeah, you really have to plunk it in there, which ought to be perfect for that Corsair, man, just like a aircraft carrier deck. All right, fuel has, well, fuel's not leveling out very well, so I'm going to keep it on that right tank. Oh, it's on the left tank now.
11816, flight heading 045, vectors to final.
045, November 11816. All right, so we are getting that vector. So we can activate that in our procedures page. Okay, we go to heading mode.
November 354 Zulu, contact Boston approach.
Flight plan. Procedures, activate vector to final, and this should tune in 1093, which is good. And then I can also come off of, I need to change my CDI to localizer mode, and we're going to tune in the course here. 227 is my course. And that's already tuned in for me automatically, just like it should. Very good. So the frequency tuned in, you can see the IPVD, and the course is tuned in. So we are now officially on the right downwind for runway 23. And if it gets too foggy, we may have to turn the strobes off. We'll just see when we get down the clouds what the what that strobe looks like. All right, anything else on the checklist to consider here? So the auto fuel selector, that must actually work on a timer, not necessarily sensing fuel, because it shouldn't be on the left-hand tank right now. It should definitely be on that right-hand tank. In fact, I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to play with fire here.
133.0.
This needs to come off on short final anyway. Was it scroll down? Yes, it was. We're going to put that on the right tank. See if we get balanced out just a little bit. That's quite a bit of an imbalance. That's almost like 20 gallons. So let's see if we can get it. See if we can get it balanced out a little bit. There's a glide slope. Looks like we have a glide slope and a localizer, which is good. Do I have a camera angle set up for that? Yes, I do. Sorry, I don't mean to keep scrolling in and out annoyingly. Some of these you can set minimums. Yeah, we can set that. Let's see. Let's turn this on. And our minimums for this approach is right at 200 basically. All right, good deal. I don't have any ability to set a glide or anything like that, but that's okay. And let's see our numbers here. We want a flap speed, a clean speed's 180. We can put the gear down below 150, and we're looking at a glide, around 110 probably, and then somewhere between 90 and 100 for the ref.
November 11816, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, November 11816. All right, down we go. I don't think we have to be in a huge hurry here. Uh-oh, getting a call. Getting a call. It's Mr. Downwind Sim. Hello, Downwind Sim. Hello, sir.
Good evening, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm on the right downwind for Providence right now. So you're on stream, by the way. So don't say anything bad about Kenny Monster.
I love you, Kenny Monster. It's rigged. It's rigged.
He's going to get his back brace.
Oh dear. Okay.
I'm in the Epic, and it's
Be easy. Be easy on him.
It probably is not going to be epic.
You're flying the Epic and not going to be epic?
Well, ceilings right now are 600 as we're heading into Theodore Francis Green State.
Oh dear. Are you streaming this?
I am streaming this.
I might miss it. I'm on my way home. Okay.
Well, it'll be there
right.
for the world to see, and if we screw it up, Kenny's going to clip it anyway, so
perfect.
It'll all be there.
Ready. Tell him to be ready on the clip button. And Kenny Monster, put a landing rate in for me, would you please?
Number 11816, reduce airspeed to 190.
Reducing airspeed 190, Epic 11816. It was getting away from me a little bit there, wasn't it?
Yeah, keep going. I'll just listen.
All right, sounds good. Yep. So yeah, well, you missed out. Don't worry about the first hour of the stream. I'm gonna actually clip that off when I send it to YouTube. We had some trouble. We were gonna fly the Mooney. I've been messing around in the Mooney for 3 days and just loving it. And wouldn't you know, when I went to fire it up for tonight, for some reason it would not load, and then the one I did get to load was like super glitchy, like 19 frames per second. And so then I thought, well, we'll do the TBM. We'll do something else, that's kind of sporty. And well, the TBM wouldn't load either. So I'm like, well, the next closest thing is the Epic. And so anyway, that's where I'm at.
Oh wow, that's no good.
It was really weird because I had done a clean
Don't know
restart.
why.
No,
Don't know why.
haven't had any problems with it. It's worked great. All 3 models have worked really, really well, and so
November 11816.
one of those things.
Contact Boston Center 134.7. Okay.
3470, November 11816. Oh wow, did I lose tower and everything? What the heck?
November 414 Papa Tango, contact Boston Center 134.7. Good day.
That's really strange.
416 Papa Tango. Good night.
All right, 3470.
They kick you back to center.
Yeah. Boston Center, good evening. Epic November 11816 at 3000.
Epic November 11816 Boston Center. Hello to center maintain 2100.
2100 November 11816. There's our friend Sheed.
Good luck, buddy.
I haven't seen the ground in about 20 minutes, so I'm feeling good. Good about life.
Do you know where you are? Like, do you have a good sense of situational awareness?
Yeah, I'm somewhere in the Providence area.
Oh dear. Okay.
Northeast bound.
American 245 to center maintain 4000.
4,000.
No, I'm kind of on. I'm not quite on officially on the downwind yet, but I'm flying that way. And
very nice.
I thought initially I might have been on the right downwind, but I think actually they shot me through, and I'm north of the field now, so I'll be hanging a left on base here in just a second. Black Fox.
11816, turn left heading 320.
Left turn 320, November 11816. All right, here we go, guys.
245, turn left heading 360.
We're on the base. I'm going to put tower back in. Nope, we lost tower. Well, I did start kind of late tonight, so that's
Kenny Monster, I got my seatbelt on.
Kenny Monster has not made any kind of a prediction yet. He's holding out. But Black Fox did come in with the with our required airplane line. We have to have at least one of those every stream.
Well done, Foxes.
Yep, he just wants to say good luck, and we're all counting on you. So that's that helps reduce the tension. Black Fox is
11816,
put me down for an even 200, please.
260 will join the localizer, November 11816. All right, here we go. Game time. 260.
200 feet per minute, please.
Turn left heading 340 to maintain 3000.
Okay, so there we go, and I am below the glide, so I can go ahead and I'm going to arm this approach. Well, Black Fox is doing 145 and 2 bounces. Kenny's predicting 409. Rob, my good friend Rob Valkyrie, 133.
That's your friend there.
Rob is my friend.
About,
Rob always believes in me, even in the tough times. Oh, and I'm stalling. Oh no, I'm stalling out. I'm stalling.
11816, 6 miles from Cusco, maintain 2100
full power
until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS,
Yep, trying.
123 approach.
We'll maintain 2000 until established, cleared for the ILS 23 approach, November 11816. Oh my God, 2100, 816. Okay, do I? Oh man, I'm struggling here.
November 9031 Charlie down to the Providence.
I'm struggling. Nose down.
ILS runway 23
Nose
approach.
down. Trim, 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 trim. Holy cow, that was bad. I lost track.
2977 on the altimeter and we'll expect the ILS 23 for 993 on Trail Delta.
All right.
Ask for a go around if you
I may.
Check out to show you 1,500 descending, 2,100 please.
Yeah, we had a little bit of trouble there. We're trying to stabilize 11816.
icing.
No, it's totally airspeed. All right, now we're getting back closer to where we need to be.
2971, expected visual approach runway 17.
Expect visual runway 17.
All right, let's get it back up to 2,100. Get my speed
Thank you. Fly heading
figured out.
340.
All right, there we go. That's closer.
5340. 540.
Boy, it wants to pitch up.
November 11816, wind 1908, runway 23, clear to land.
23, clear to land, November 11816. All right, I think we actually recovered here, which is a miracle. We managed to get it back up to 2100. We managed to stay somewhat on the localizer.
105, cross
Wow, that was brutal, guys.
At and maintain 1-2000-250 knots.
We're at 2120. All right, let's get our speed figured out. That's what killed us. I had the throttle all the way down because I was descending and trying to keep it at 190. Ooh, boy, that was wild. That was wild. Okay, no tower to talk to, no ground to talk to now. We're 2.7 from our initial fix of Cusca. So we're right back where we need to be. As our friend Slant Alpha Adventure would say, that's just how the coach drew it up on the chalkboard. Whew.
You have the approach into the autopilot?
Everything's in, including the go around, just in case. I still don't have any ground contact. Yeah, nothing. But the good news is the strobe isn't overpowering. I do have ground contact now, and I have starflies checking in. No, starflies, you certainly did not. You watched me practice. Actually, I was intentionally practicing a power off stall at 2,100. You know, I just wanted to push myself.
Just ignore the oh no.
Yeah, no, that's all part of it. Because that's what you'd be doing, right? That makes it authentic. A little bit of panic, you know. All right, I have the field in sight. We're on the glide slope. And I'm going to try to get my speed down here. I am in flaps range, so we'll throw the first notch in. Below 150, I can do
You're 7 miles from motel, maintain 2,500
gear.
to establish on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 24 approach.
2,500 to establish on the localizer.
Okay, we're on the glide. And we're below gear speed, so I'll throw the gear in. And he seems loud.
2.8, Envoy 3410, thanks so much.
That seems really loud. Turn those guys down.
Turn right heading 350.
Right to 350, 540.
All right, we want to be about 110 on the glide here, and then again looking for about 95 for ref speed. And I'm not picking up the runway. Oh, there's our strobe issue. Okay.
Descend and maintain 3,000.
Strobes will come off. Kind of knew that was going to be an issue.
3 o'clock and 5 miles, advise when you have it in sight.
250 is our decision height, by the way. if you're scoring at home. There's 700.
Site, Boeing 54 Zulu.
I did see some lights. I thought they were
visual approach runway 17.
the airfield, but I never did see the runway.
Cleared visual,
That's kind of the
runway
important
17,
thing. Again, if we
Boeing 54
miss,
Zulu.
we're
American 245,
making a right-hand turn. Up, there we go.
runway 24
I've
for
got
the
the
land.
airfield in sight. Coming off autopilot. Last notch of flaps coming in.
Boston Center, November 3 passenger with Kilo Alpha with you, holding about 5,000, heading about 180, looking for VFR to field LT out of Manchester.
November 3 passenger Kilo Alpha,
Maybe
Boston
a
Center,
little
radar
too
contact,
slow
proceed
here.
on course, and VFR to your discretion.
VFR, my discretion, thank you.
Getting shoved to the right just a little bit here, but not too bad. Now we've overcorrected as usual. There's some bumpity bumps.
November 354 Zulu contact Manchester Tower.
Yeah, hard landing.
121.3. Have a good night.
389.
121.3, half the night, Boeing 54 Zulu.
Late flare
November
cost me.
931 Charlie Delta, turn left heading 080 vectors ILS 923 approach.
Rats.
Left
Oh, I could beta this.
vector
Nice
CILS
wind.
3931 Charlie Delta.
November 350 Kilo Alpha, if
Alright.
you can start turning on course and climbing, please.
Well-
That would be greatly appreciated.
Okay.
Kenny won, didn't he?
Kenny did win. He knows. Kenny knows.
It's rigged.
It is rigged. Is there an actual taxiway? Yeah, here it comes.
November 214 Alpha Kilo to 7maintain 3000.
Well, doggone it,
Set
guys.
maintain 3000 for Alpha Kilo.
It actually ended up being a pretty stable approach after I almost stalled and crashed. I just didn't flare in time.
November 350 Kilo Alpha Boston Center.
The sight picture is just a little different.
November 214 Alpha Kilo Chopper, you're falling.
Alright,
about,
so we
1, 2
are
o'clock,
gonna
7
stop
miles
right
on a
here.
right base 3000 is a Boeing 737.
And yep, I think I just
Now we got
flared it
traffic
a
on the
little bit late there.
November
Actually, it was
214 Alpha
fairly
Kilo,
stable all the way through.
Follow the Boeing 737 caution right turns. Cleared.
We'll
visual
take a look.
approach running
Well, we won't
17.
be able to take a look because we're
Go follow the traffic.
it's so dark we
clear
won't be able to see
visual
anything,
and,
but that's okay.
Be looking for the wake turbulence.
That's
for Alpha
okay.
Kilo.
Oh no.
Landing lights can come off.
Delta 248, leaving
We're
my airspace.
gonna
Cleveland's closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change.
go
Food.
to
Have a nice day.
On.
Alright, heading over to Unicom, Delta 248. Happy birthday.
Oh,
Thank you.
jeez. Is it really his birthday? That's cool. And center Eclipse 816. We're clear of runway 23. Just heading to the FBO.
Number 11816, thanks. Welcome to Providence. Taxi to that FBO via Mike Bravo, cross runway 16.
Mike Bravo cross 16. Eclipse 816. Alright, so that's I think that's Mike right here.
American 105, contact New York Center. Question New York approach 128.12. Have a good day.
Yeah, this is Mike. We're going to cross the crosswind runway, and then we'll hang a left on Bravo.
214 Alpha Kilo, contact Manchester Tower 121.3. Have a good night.
I don't know the
1.3 for
wake
Alpha Kilo,
turbulence
see
joke, Starflies. I think that must be something between Sheed and the guy that he was talking to. Kenny once again hurt his back, but he won the contest. I think what's hurting his back is all these trophies he's having to carry around from winning the landing rates on my streams.
That sounds exactly right.
Should have gone. Good Fixin says I should have gone to Manchester instead. Well, doggone it. Yeah, maybe if I'd have been going a little bit earlier, I would have. And this thing just taxis like a rocket ship. Let's pull that back to ground idle. That'll help. Alright, there's our runway. And we didn't look ahead of time, but no one's that way, and no one's that way. Alright, so we're good. And then we need, this is probably Bravo. It is Bravo. I'm excited to see what this looks like. This is Vertical Sims Providence. And first time I've had a look at it. Too bad it's in the dark. But I'm guessing he probably has a sweet FBO up here. Alright, the Foxes are heading out for the night. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. and Mrs. Fox. And
Good night, Foxes.
Blue Fox had a night flight tonight too. That's pretty cool. Hopefully the landing went a little better than mine. November, I don't want November. November takes us, where does it take us? Some FedEx trucks over there. We don't want that. Oh, Ground Point Niner uses the audio. I see. Yeah, I'm not, those guys, you know, that's the in crowd. That's the in crowd for controllers. I'm just a guy who can't make the Mooney work. Okay, I'm looking. FBO. Anything FBO-ish? That looks more like cargo. That looks like it's kind of FBO-ish. We'll just go over here and call it good. I don't see any other like, you know, Learjets or anything. Where's the flotations at? Maybe it doesn't really have an FBO. I do know this is the transient / GA area. So, yeah, we're just going to call it good. We'll just spin it around here and shut it down for the night. All right. Park it right on the road so that the fuel truck can't get by. All right, parking brake is on. Need to bring the power lever back to idle, which is where it's at. Let's check to make sure the flaps are up. Condition lever is at low idle. Prop lever comes back to feather. We're going to go ahead and cut that off. Trim master. Oh gosh, I should have shut a lot of this off before I killed
November
the...
931 Charlie Delta, descend and maintain 2,100.
Alright, autopilot, that should have been, all that should have been a pusher.
Delta.
Standby, starter gen, fuel pump should have been off, avionics master should have been off, standby alternator, that doesn't come off. Powering down, yeah, that was not good. Pitot, beacon nav, taxis, all can come off.
Did you break it?
Well, I think if I had the real expansion pack, the avionics would not have been happy with me there, but because I didn't shut all the electrical things off before I cut the power. All right, and that, my friends, is going to do it for the flight tonight. So, first of all, if you stuck with me from the beginning of this fiasco all the way to now, thank you so much. Everybody else that popped in along the way, great to see you. The Foxes, as always, Kenny Monster, Starflies, Rob Valkyrie, the usual cast of characters, and Good Fixins. Again, congrats on your first IFR flight. That is awesome. Can't wait to hear more about it. And if you streamed it or have any kind of video that you want to share, man, we'd love to see that. Buzz over to my Discord and plop that in, plop a link in there somewhere. Would love to, like I say, check that out. Anybody else that came in here earlier on that I can't scroll back and see in the chat, Dane Flats I think was here, and Sim Caesar at one point in time was here. You know, everybody it's always appreciated when you guys come and hang out. And Downwind Sim made it home, checking in, saying howdy. He came in and distracted me and caused me to almost stall. You guys were witnesses, and
I
Kenny
didn't distract you. You could have said Styropod cockpit, and I would have been quiet.
Kenny Monster just landed 1,089. If it makes you feel better. No, that's kind of what that Corsair is designed for, man. Good Fixin' says he's not showing anyone his landing. All right, the Foxes said goodnight earlier, and let's see, Starflies was trying to explain to me the audio clip joke. I'm gonna have to listen back on that because I'll be honest, I missed it. I was kind of in panic mode there for a little while, and so I missed out. I don't even have Twitch going. Holy cow! I need to see. I want to go raid somebody here. It's a lonely Tuesday night. Let's. Who do we need to go? Who do we need to go raid? Who's on? You guys have any votes? Bill Forley is oh, he was flying in. He was flying the, I think, the Carinata 182 in one of the prop strike areas. Doesn't look like he's in the citation now.
Bill's on and Seatback Pocket is on as well.
Let's go hit Seatback Pocket. I haven't seen Seatback Pocket for a little while, so everybody stay around just for a couple seconds. If you haven't said hello to Seatback Pocket, you're going to want to meet this guy, and we'll go check him out. I already told you what I have coming up on Thursday and Saturday, so I won't rehash that. I'm just going to say I hope everybody has a great rest of the Tuesday. Hug your family, stay safe, and we'll see you on Thursday. God bless.